Hello, Justin and Chris here with the Atlanta Brick Co. and may the 4th be with you. Chris is going to
and also with you.
And also with you. Did I say 4th or force?
No, you said the 4th.
May the 4th.
I'm
okay.
pretty sure.
Well, on this rainy May the 4th, we're going to take you around and show you all what we have available in our Star Wars section.
Should we do a spin around just to get a scope, a 360 scope of the Star Wars section?
Whoa.
It is our biggest section in the store.
That was pretty amazing, Chris. You and I could be dance partners. You just stayed right along with it. That's pretty impressive.
All right.
Let's turn this camera around, and Chris is going to take you to town.
This is our main Star Wars section of the store. However, we do have other Star Wars sets just kind of floating around, and we'll go cover those at the end. Usually there's some of our more expensive ones that we don't want people touching. That's the first UCS Y-Wing up there. And that's a good example of a set you don't want people touching. That's why it's up high on a shelf. Even if an adult were to take that down and look at it and, oh, cool, you know, it's so easy to drop and break. I mean, you can kind of see it up there. It's on the pedestal that it came on. Propulsion booster on the side is kind of dangling at an angle. You see that? Because it is so big and heavy. And that's a complete used set for $499.99. It comes with its original instructions. I think that was from like 2004 or 2005. Up here we've got a sealed Mos Espa pod race set, and that is box has never been opened. That's $319.99. It is from when the original movie came out in 1999, and inside that big box there's 3 smaller boxes, which is really interesting. So when you open that, you get 3 smaller boxes inside, which is kind of an interesting way for Lego to package a set. The instructions are in the big box, so when you open it, you've got the instructions to put all 3 together. It's just one set of instructions and then like 3 separate sets inside the big set. It was kind of an odd way for them to package that set.
That's weird.
Here it is, right over here, if we just want to show it. This is it right here. So these are the smaller boxes that come inside the bigger box, and these are all sealed sets that you would perforate to open. These are sealed as well, so this is another one. This is cheaper to buy this way. You get all the same parts, you just don't get that outer box. We just happen to have another set of instructions.
Oh, okay.
So the way we set up our Star Wars section and the store in general is we kind of have a lot of the built sets, minifigures, and expensive sets inside our cases or up high. And then we've got all of our boxed sets along the wall here on the inner aisle. So coming back around to here, up here on this high shelf, after the pod race set, we've got the original UCS Snow Speeder. And that is a certified pre-owned set for $599.99. So that's like new, 100% complete for $599.99. And that one is from the year 2004. Also, we have the original X-Wing, which has gotten really expensive. The OG X-Wing, that's from 1999 when they first came out with the Star Wars Lego. We've got an all-black custom X-Wing for $99.99. Mark Yetko built that, one of our best customers. Kylo Ren shuttles up there. There is the original Y-Wing, so that we have one built over there, and we've got 2 in its original boxes here. We've got a brand new, never opened one back there for $699.99, and we've got one that's certified pre-owned for $599.99. And of course, you can buy it without the box for $499.99. That's odd that we would have 3 of those in stock right now. Moving on this high shelf, we've got a pit droid up there that looks like he's fallen down. He's one of the old Lego sets, the Lego Technic pit droids. We've got the Tantive up there. That is the first one, 10019. and that is $699.99. That did not come with any minifigures at the time. We have 2 of those in stock right now. The Technic Build-A-Fig Scout Trooper on a speeder bike, which might be one of the best Build-A-Fig sets. I mean, there's a lot you could do with that. We've got the First Order Heavy Assault Walker. That's brand new sealed for $250. We've got a certified pre-owned BB-8. These have gotten expensive and popular and hard to find. We cannot keep them in stock, which is funny because they just discontinued it not too long ago. Today, or this past weekend, LEGO released the new UCS R2-D2, and that makes this more popular actually because people now want all the buildable droids to go with it. The Nacho Fighter, the Star Scavenger, brand new sealed for $89.99 from Freemakers. That's the one series I have not watched yet, the cartoon.
You're getting around to it, though,
I
right?
will. I certainly will. General Grievous' Starfighter. Sassy 10's Jedi Starfighter. This is certified pre-owned in its original box. It's mint condition. The figures are mint condition. You've got Evan Peel, Sassy 10, and R3D5. Very cool little set. I think this is going to be the next one. Dio never took off. In my opinion, he didn't take off like BB-8 or R2-D2 like they wanted him to, but the way that like the Porg has even gone up, the buildable Porg has gone up in price since they discontinued it. So my guess is Dio's gonna as well. He looks like a character, I'll tell you that. Here's some of the buildable characters sealed in their original boxes. These have gotten kind of expensive. There's Darth Vader. They made 2 different Darth Vaders. There's Darth Vader and Kylo Ren. And then we've got a whole slew of figures up here. In this case, and Obi-Wan has fallen down. Doesn't look like he has the high ground anymore, but the buildable figures, there's a lot of cool poses you could put them in. I really like those a lot. We've got a lot of smaller sets in here. This is the original Naboo Starfighter, the Clone Walker, Darth Vader's TIE Advanced, which is really awesome. That's a great set there. You got your old Dark Grays, the old Darth Vader. Oh, and then there's the first UCS R2-D2 down there. You never know what's going to happen with the value of sets when they re-release something like that or come out with another one similar to it. It could go down in value or it could go up in value because people want the old one now to put them side by side and compare. And then we've got some of the old little planet sets down there. And those planets are really neat because there's a lot you can do with them. They're like, you can make dioramas out of them and stuff. Especially the little mini Death Star. This is our first case that we have our minifigures in. The minifigures it's hard to sort the Star Wars minifigures. So the way we sort them is we've got all your clone troopers and stormtroopers together. We've got the bounty hunters and aliens. We've got the newer series and cartoons and movies. We've got your Sith troopers and Empire. We've got your Han Solo and Alliance. Any of your Alliance good guys. And Astromechs right here, and then all your Jedi. And then these are the army builder figures right here that we have quite a few of that people like to build armies out of. Moving over here, we've got Yoda's lightsaber up here, brand new sealed in its original box. We've got some of the Star Wars brickheads, which are really hard to find now. We've actually got quite a few of them. We've got Boba Fett up here, Leia, Kylo Ren, and Rey, and the Comic-Con exclusive Boba Fett with Han Solo and Carbonite. And that's actually signed by the set designer. We've got the Geonosian, Utapau. The Utapau Clone Trooper Battle Pack back there, which have gotten very expensive, and that's why that's in the back. It's sealed, brand new, never opened, and we don't want that out. I don't know what it is. It's like, I don't know, it's some ridiculous price now. And we don't want that out on the shelf for sale because a grandmother might be in the store shopping for her grandchild and pick that one set up and look at it and say, $60 for this little tiny set? This store is overpriced, and put it back and walk out of the store and never give us a second chance. So we try to keep stuff like that that's in the case. There's a lot of things like that.
Super collector things.
Super collector things. Yeah, like the Comic-Con exclusives and then the Utapau.
Is that another buildable R2 over there?
Yeah, this is the droid developer kit. One of the newer ones. It was R2-D2, and then you've got your... Is that a trash compactor droid? This has actually got a powered up brick in it, I think, so it's programmable. Actually, it's really heavy for what you see there. I like that better than the original one. It's a little more curvy, you know. Let's see. We have got an airborne helmet from the Utapau Battle Pack, I think. I'm assuming that's what it's from, and it's a misprint. And there are a lot of people out there that collect misprinted helmets. Not all misprints look good. Some of them make them look worse. This is in between. It's not bad. What I like about the misprints is you can have a figure that looks different than any other figure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We've got a Rancor. Rancors are very popular because you can't get them anymore. He is $59.99. We've got the different versions of Jabba the Hutt here, $34.99 for the OG and $39.99 for the newer one. There's a buildable Captain Phasma back there. More of those planets. The first Kylo Ren shuttle back there for $69.99. It comes with a couple of figures. And then as far as the figures go, going back to them, these are all of our clone troopers right now. We might have more, but we try to keep 2 of everything out. But we might have more in the back. We just can't put everything that we have out for sale. We just don't have the space for it. So these are our clone troopers and stormtroopers. There's a lot of notable figures. I'm not going to go through each figure. We use Bricklink codes to keep track of them all. They're inventoried, and we have a lot of them on our website for sale. Not all of them, but a lot of them. And down here, we've got our bounty hunters and aliens. And of course, other figures always find a way to slip into the wrong section. But like the Gungan warrior down here, I don't know what he's doing. This is a very interesting minifigure here. This is the Cloud City Boba Fett. We got him brand new out of a set with a misprinted arm. See that arm right there? It should have the bounty hunter logo on it, and then his printed rocket arm should be on there as well. So he's actually sells for the same price as the original one, even though he's a misprint. Pre-Vizsla here, which has gone up in price very considerably. There's a lot of special figures to look at in here. The original Watto's $100. They're all, almost all the figures you could want are here. I'm going to try not to name every single one of them for you.
You want to, though. You want to.
I do. I really do. We have got Zeb Aurelius here from Rebels. He's a very popular one. Pretty much all the Rebels and figures from the newer movies. Down here, we've got the Sith and the Empire figures. We've got the Pearl light blue super battle droid back there that's $100 now. And let's see. Oh, Darth Malgus here. He's kind of a big deal. And Grand Moff Tarkin has become something of a big deal here. We even have the Emperor's hologram.
Looks like we've got almost all the Christmas variants.
Yes.
There's Santa Maul and Santa Vader, ugly Christmas sweater Vader. I always loved those. There's Santa Vader over there.
Down here on this shelf, we've got just a lot of built sets for sale. We've got the little micro figures from the games. And there's some more there. There's Darth Vader. Darth Vader's there, Han Solo, Chewbacca, the Hoth Rebel Troopers, the Hoth Rebel Pilot, and then these are the Hoth Imperial Snowtroopers here. And I love those guys. They're from the Star Wars game. They're very hard to find. That's pretty much it for that case. Case 1 down. Let's move on to the next case. We've got some custom printed clone troopers here. They're all made out of real Lego parts, and they're custom printed helmets. I don't know, we got them in a collection. I don't know who custom printed them, but it was they're really well done, so it must have been a professional, such as Eclipse Graphics or something like that. Clone Army Customs, maybe, I'm not sure. Up here we've got a ATST Walker, one of the originals. I'm not sure what that came from, but it could have been the attack on Endor. Let's see. These are the buildable characters' heads. They're really cool, and they actually sell pretty well. So we have those for sale individually. They're pretty neat.
Do we sell them like that because we don't have the bodies? Like we just happen to get the heads?
Or? Too hard to complete. You know, if you're missing one little piece, then you don't have it. So down here we've got some more of the brickheads, Rey and Han Solo from the Solo movie. 20th anniversary figures are all here. Darth Vader alarm clock, which is awesome. The Cloud City Luke Skywalker for close to $300. Cloud City Princess Leia for close to $80. Admiral Yularen is back there, along with a sealed clone battle pack. The first clone battle pack back there. We've got a lot of the vintage poly bags back there. A couple of dewbacks, and then these are all of our Army Builder minifigures, and we do have more in the back. They just need to be restocked. This is a popular way to buy the minifigures for building your armies, because we sell them buy 4 get 1 free, so you get a figure free for every 4 that you buy. Moving on to the minifigures that are down here, we have got a very special one here, Queen Amidala. She is up to $100 now. She's gone up in price a lot. A lot of the Star Wars figures have gone up in price a lot over the past year. I think it has to do with so many new collectors being in the market for Lego. This is the Cloud City Lando Calrissian back there for $250, and then you've got your other versions of Lando here. You've got your Home 1 version for $27.99, and then this is the newer Cloud City Lando for $99.99. And then you also have your Solo, the new movie one here, the episode 9 for $29.99. There's your old slave Leia, plenty of Princess Leias. You've got your Tidarium shuttle Leia here. The Cloud City Leia is up here. Or is that the one from the Tantive? Might be the one from the Tantive. Somebody will correct me. You've got all your original Han Solos here. Plenty of astromech droids. You go around the whole row of astromech droids there. And we finish up with the minifigures with all the Jedi. Coleman Trevor's back there, the really cool alien Jedi. You've got your Jedi consular back here from the Old Republic in white. All your protocol droids are back there. The A-list Securas. We have most of the Ahsoka Tanos, and just as many Obi-Wan Kenobis and Luke Skywalkers and Anakin Skywalkers that you can get your hands on. Coming down here, we've got, I don't know, they all start to look the same when you're looking at this mini. Lego sets, Lego Star Wars sets, but we have a lot of really neat stuff if you can really point them, like look and point them out. We've got the original micro AT-AT down here. We've got the Starfighter from the is that Jack 14s? I think it's Jack 14s, or it's the Old Republic one. Jack 14s. Let's see, moving on to the next case. That is one of the clone tanks, not the clone tanks, the droid tanks back there from Naboo, episode 1. It's kind of hard to see. That's one of my favorite sets. We've got a newer clone tank here. We've got one of the old, I don't know what it's like an ATST, but it's not. But this is the old one here. That's pretty cool. $20. Admiral Yularen back there, Jar Jar, and then the Gungan Warrior on their cadoos. We've got Palpatine's throne room. The Wampa Cave set is here, which is a great one. You get the Wampa and the Luke in the cave for $49.99. We've got the Technic buildable Super Battle Droid, Kashyyyk AT Walker with Trooper on it. I can't remember the name of that one, but it's another AT, I'm sure. That's the first one that came out, I think. That's one of the older ones. This is the UCS Naboo Starfighter with the chrome parts. That is $449.99. It has to be the smallest UCS set that they made. Let's see. There's the original A-Wing fighter that came out in 1999. And then we have more buildable figures. Let's see. There's the Han Solo and Carbonite set that came with the Boba Fett down there. That's gotten pretty popular because it has the Ugnaught in it. I think that was one of the only sets that had the Ugnaught in it. And then you're going to notice in all these cases a lot of the 501st walkers from the 501st Battle Pack. We get a lot of those in trade because they just want the troopers and not the walkers. So people will trade in the walkers and the bikes that come in there. And we probably have about 200 that need to be built right now. We just have the pieces for them. So there's another large buildable R2-D2. That's the Technic version. And there's even another one beyond that. There was one that was the old droid developer kit that had the computer module in it. That back there, these are original Star Wars sets that are sealed new, never opened. We've got the droid fighter. We've got the Naboo Starfighter, the MTT back there, the lightsaber duel with Qui-Gon Jinn and Darth Maul, the original X-Wing, and these are all unopened, sealed sets, the Gungan Warriors, the Gungan Patrol, and back here we've got a Slave 1. That one's certified pre-owned, but it is the original Slave 1. One of my favorites, honestly. It's really neat the way it's brick built. The Ewok Attack. There's the Federation AAT back there, droid tank, an original A-Wing, and then the Flash Speeder, all sealed, never opened, all the original Star Wars sets. And then down here we've got some more of the original Star Wars sets. We've got the Anakin when he goes and he kills all the Tusken Raiders. And then we've got the final duel with Palpatine and Vader, and Luke Skywalker, Stormtrooper, and Imperial officer down there. We've got another Utapau Trooper Battle Pack sealed, the Kashyyyk Battle Pack, the Geonosian Trooper Battle Pack, and the ARC Trooper Battle Pack, all back there in their original boxes. Let's see, Poe's X-Wings down here. This is the one of the original pod racers from episode 1 that came out in 1999. This is a custom Mandalorian Basilisk that I actually made. It's a sentient creature that the Mandalorians rode. That's from one of the books. I think it's from Darth Revan book. We've got a Force Awakens Millennium Falcon built. This is the first AT-AT up here. There's Imperial shuttle, another Imperial shuttle, an Anakin alarm clock back here. And we've got another Force Awakens Millennium Falcon. There's the Comic-Con exclusive Boba Fett with Han Solo and Carbonite. Here's some of the buildable busts. There's a brand new sealed, never opened TIE Fighter back there. And that looks like a brand new sealed Anakin's Starfighter and Vulture Droid. Let's see. We have got the Battle on Silicami set back there with a Silicami Trooper. Now that's certified pre-owned for $69.99. There is the Clone Scout Walker back there. Those are sealed. Those are the 20th anniversary sets. Those have gone up in value already. It seems like they were just out. They were just out last year, and they've gone up in value already. Down here, we've got Kylo Ren's TIE Striker. That's one of the newer X-Wings. And then we've got, that's a popular one, the Republic Fighter Tank with Ayla Secura and the A-Wing Starfighter. And then just lots of little cool sets down there to have. It's hard to keep our Star Wars sets in stock right now. They are very, very popular. We've got one of the newer Millennium Falcons, ATDP, Droid Tri-Fighter. If you see this sticker, that means it's certified pre-owned. We've made sure all the parts are in there and they're in good condition. This is a pretty cool one. You don't see these too often. It's the Pirate Tank with Hondo and Turk Falso. We've got some of the old Advent calendars. This one has a lot of the buildable figures. We've got an X-Wing. That's one of the newer ones there. No, it's not. It's one of the older X-Wings. It's hard to keep track of them.
There's so many. They made it so many times.
And you know what? They all look like an X-Wing.
Yes.
That is the B-Wing down there, and it's brand new sealed, never opened, with the first B-Wing. This is the clone tank. Really, really cool clone tank down here. $99.99. One of the Technic Droidicas. That's relatively old, from like 2001 maybe. And then over here we've got the old Gungan sub, buildable BB-8, Yoda's lightsaber. Oh, and then the Darth Vader bust back there, which is pretty popular set, pretty rare set as well. Here are some custom figures, and we just restocked these, so they're pretty full right now. These are all custom-made Star Wars minifigures made out of real Lego parts, and they've also been 3D printed, and some of the special helmets, and they've been custom molded. So I'm not going to go through and name them all, but if you see them on the camera, you know what you're looking at. Half of these are on our website, half of them are not. I do want to point out a really cool one here. This is the Armorer from the Mandalorian TV show, and Lego didn't make that set, so it's really, really a cool figure to have. And then down here is just a lot more of them here. We've got Darth Bane in his armor, and these are custom molded lightsabers. So that's Darth Bane's lightsaber that has been custom molded, and that hilt is really, really cool. I don't know if you can focus in on that. But some of these parts, they can be fragile, but they're just so well detailed. I mean, look at that helmet, how neat that is. And you've got a lot of just really hard to find figures here that are unique to our store. ARF Trooper, camo ARF Troopers down here, Captain Keeley, Darth Sinia, Darth Traya, Darth Talon. A lot of really, really cool stuff. Oh, and then one more thing in the custom case. Baby Wookiees and baby Ewoks.
Oh,
Yeah. I think, as Justin would say, they're
totes adorbs.
Totes adorbs? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
That
what
is-
all the guys are saying these days.
Yes.
As far as our sets on the wall go, there's a First Order Star Destroyer here, sealed in its original box. The Death Star Final Duel. We've got First Order Special Forces TIE Fighters. The Nacho Fighter again. The Solo Imperial TIE Fighter, which has become a very, very popular TIE Fighter because it's classic.
It's a good size too. You know, it's not too small, it's not too big. I think that's why I like that one so much.
You know, and it might have something to do with these super cool figures, the Minmin Stormtrooper and the Han Solo Mud Trooper, and the Tobias Beckett. So you got some pretty killer figures in that set. We've got Kylo Ren's command shuttle from the first Force Awakens, Resistance ITS transport, one of the newer X-Wings, Poe's X-Wing, that's a sealed brand new set, Resistance troop transport, sealed brand new, First Order transport, First Order snow speeder, Major Von Reg's TIE fighter, the Y-Wing that just got discontinued relatively recently. There's a 20th anniversary snow speeder. There's 2 carbon freezing chambers. $59.99. That seems like a pretty decent price because I know that Boba Fett's gotten up to like $30 or $40 by himself. Hoth medical chambers. Octu Island training. Luke Skywalker's Islands training, and even this set has gone up in value quite a bit. It's $60 now. You've got the Resistance transport pod. You can just do a quick scan. I don't have to name them all. If you see a set that you recognize, you know the name of it probably. Darth Vader transformation chamber. Very cool set. This has gone up in value, and I had no doubt that was going to happen. I mean, you get a great Darth Vader. You get Anakin, the last form of Anakin, and then a great Emperor Palpatine. The Bounty Hunter Battle Pack. No doubt that was going to go up in price. That has gone up in price. A lot of battle packs. A lot of older battle packs here that you can't get anymore. One of the older Vulture droids. This was a pretty interesting set here because you got a Nemoidian warrior that of course can't ride in the Vulture droid or anything, and then the Buzz droid, and then a pilot droid. It's kind of a odd conglomeration of stuff. Another 20th anniversary set, the Pod Racer, Luke's Land Speeder, some of the microfighters here, some old, some new. This one here has become extremely popular. The Rogue One ATST Walker, Mos Eisley Cantina, the Quad Jumper, and we'll kind of cover both rows here. Is the Skiff, Tatooine Skiff set there. A lot of the sealed build, quite a few sealed buildable figures down there. Some more of the older discontinued advent calendars, and then I'm going to take you around the store and look at some of these more expensive Star Wars sets that we have. Now, we do have a lot of other cool sections, Marvel, DC, Ninjago, but we'll save those for Ninjago Day or Marvel Day. The only thing we have in this case is the original X-Wing. That's the UCS X-Wing. And that is $450. It is complete with stand, but no instructions. And then we keep some of our more expensive Star Wars sets up here to keep the boxes in good condition and everything. There's the UCS Imperial Shuttle up there. That is brand new, sealed, never opened. We have 2 up there, yeah. And then we have the motorized walker, the Power Functions one. And if you've ever seen that actually work, it walks just like an AT-AT. It is so cool. And that is brand new, sealed, never opened. We've got the Slave 1 up there, UCS set. And that's certified pre-owned. Everything's like new, great condition. A custom, one of the new First Order walkers that the Mandalorians got a hold of and tricked it out. We have baby Darth Maul here. This is, I believe it's 6211, the Imperial Star Destroyer, one of the larger ones. And last but not least, we have got custom made by one of our master builders, Mark Erickson. We've got the, I don't know, what do you call that? It's an AT-AT crane, walker crane, but it's they had it in the Mandalorian, one of the episodes where one of the last episodes were on the planet, the water planet. And we have a couple more Star Wars things on for tomorrow. It's this little bad boy right here, the Razor Crest.
I think a few people asked for that.
Yeah.
A few people.
We haven't even priced it yet. We're getting ready to price it and put it out. I think, is it still retail price?
Yeah.
Still retail price. And that is it. Happy May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. And Return of the 5th tomorrow. Call us at 470-414-2208. We do ship. So anything that you saw today, if you're interested in it, we can ship it to you anywhere in the country. If we have to ship overseas, it kind of gets expensive. Minifigures are okay overseas, but sets are just kind of cost prohibitive. So if you're in the United States and you want a set or any minifigures, give us a call, 470-414-2208.
Lego.